There is a controversy brewing in Kerala surrounding the State Congress Committee presidentship. K. Sudhakaran, who took over as the KPCC chief in June 2021, temporarily stepped down from the role to concentrate on the Lok Sabha election. The controversy started with speculations about delay in reinstating him as the KPCC president. The Congress High Command was reportedly reluctant about it. When asked, this was his response.
Anytime.
He said, and I quote, "I can take charge at any time." Anytime. Sudhakaran returned as KPCC president on Wednesday in a low-key event. MM Hassan, who was made the interim president when Sudhakaran took leave, stayed away from this event. Leader of the opposition in the Kerala State Assembly, VD Satheesan, also stayed away. When asked about it, Sudhakaran was dismissive of it.
ജസ്റ്റൻ മാത്രമല്ലെന്നേ ഞാൻ കോൺഗ്രസിന്റെ സീനിയർ നേതാക്കന്മാർ എല്ലാവരും ഉണ്ടാവണമെന്ന് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. പ്രതിപക്ഷ നേതാവ് തിരക്കിലാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം ഒരു ബഹുമുഖ വൈഭവമുള്ള ആളല്ലേ.
Hassan should have been here, I think, he said. But when questioned about VD Satheesan's absence, Sudhakaran quipped, "Isn't he a versatile genius? He has many other commitments." Sudhakaran also clarified that there is no requirement for a ceremony. This is not any power handing over ceremony. It is just a political process. I am here today because of the AICC decision, Sudhakaran told the media. But while the KPCC chief might have tried to dismiss it as being nothing, senior leaders, especially the Congress-led opposition's convener, as well as the leader of the opposition, staying away from an important function does pose questions. When I asked why there is so much clamoring for a non-constitutional post, senior political analyst and former professor of political science in Kerala University, Dr. Prabhash J, said there is a conflict of power in the Congress. He also said that this conflict of power is something that is ailing the KPCC for a while. He said, group rivalry is a real problem throughout. No one is bothered about the party ideology. There is a rot in the Congress root level. No one is bothered about the grassroots workers. They only want the chair. This could be so that from the position of a KPCC office bearer, they can influence the AICC. VD Satheesan staying away from K. Sudhakaran's event is not surprising. They have had public spats, and some of their rivalry has been caught in hot mic moments. Senior journalist M.G. Radhakrishnan, in a separate conversation, explained that while there is no longer concentrated factionalism in Kerala, the different style of functioning of two top leaders does create problems for a fully functional opposition at the state level.
There aren't many serious fundamental differences between these two in terms of ideology or in terms of political, perspective or anything, because but the problem is style of functioning. Sudhakaran is not used to any kind of democratic functioning because he's a man unto himself. He's a very powerful, authoritarian leader, and so he takes most of the decisions himself without any democratic discussions and debates in the organization. And there have been open spats between these two people, this Satheesan and Sudhakaran. So basically, this is a conflict between two different styles of functioning. So they would like to have, Satheesan would like to have somebody who is more amenable to his position, his views. And a large section of people in Travancore and Cochin region, the South Kerala region, also would like to change Sudhakaran and to replace him by somebody who can be more sort of accommodative to leaders like Satheesan. Basically, there are two different personality issues, the style of functioning, and that is a major issue. So, but the problem is that this is a serious issue, because if these two people are not going to function, sort of in a very sort of accommodative manner, The problem is that, already there are complaints that the opposition is not functioning well, in spite of the anti-incumbency kind of wave that you see against the LDF government. Why opposition is not functioning well is mainly because it's kind of issues. There are differences amongst the leaders. It's always been like that in Kerala. That you have a long history of A.K. Antony and K. Karnataka fighting each other for a long, long time. So, that kind of factionalism is over now because Karnataka is no more and Antony is almost retired. So, new kind of power conflict, power struggle within the organization is very much on. And which is manifest in this, this differences between these two leaders, Sudhakaran and Satheesan.
In 2021, Kerala voters strayed from their usual pattern of alternately electing left or Congress by giving consecutive mandate to CPIM. The voting pattern also showed dips in Congress's vote share in the assembly election in the seats they won. We all know the story of Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot, which nearly toppled the Congress government in Rajasthan in 2020. If this rift in Kerala Congress continues or even widens, what will become of the Congress in Kerala? Something these bickering leaders might want to think about. I am Preeja Arvind and thank you for watching India Today SoSouth.